So, I think this might do for a little bit. It's just really so I can have a bit of a rest and a bit of a sit down. I'll have a chat with you. It's a bit of a concern about all the recent deadfall, but I think for a few hours we should be okay. There has been a big storm last week, which did rip down quite a few trees around here, but I think we should be okay as long as we're cautious. We're not planning to stay here overnight. Ground's fairly solid and I can fit my hammock between these two trees quite comfortably. So check back in a minute. Okay. Hammock sits good. Pretty good. Hi again, guys. First of all, a bit of an apology really for the... I promised in my last video I'd try and do a video every 2 weeks. That was a month ago. I mean, the weather's been atrocious here and I'm trying to spend more time with my wife on the weekends and want to go out with my friends. I don't want to be burdening them, so I try and do these as much as I can on my own. Never mind. So what I'm going to talk to you a bit about is about some of my equipment today. Now, as you see, like the forums, they talk about bushcraft knives and the fact that they need to have multiple different knives. They need to look authentic. If not, they're terrible. They're useless. Now, one of the ones that causes the biggest controversy is this one. This is the Bear Grylls Ultimate Survival Knife Pro. Now, this was recommended by a good friend when I started coming out. And you look on the internet and you go, oh, what? It's Bear Grylls. He's just plugging products. I don't see it that way. It is a really good knife for what I need it to do. It is a full tang blade. It's got a nice stump on the, or nice pummel, sorry, is the correct terminology. And with it as well, it's got a little fire striker, which is well and truly stuck in. It's difficult to do. But the biggest problem I have with this knife is the sheath. It's, you know, hard piece of plastic, and it's really difficult to get things in and out. So you have to really give it a tug. And all it takes is your finger to sit there and slice. So I've been looking around on the internet for other sheaths, and I saw a couple I liked, and what I really liked was a side drawer. Now what I mean by a side drawer is instead of it sitting on the side and dangles down as a vertical drawer, your vertical up, it sits on the back, on the side, or sits on your side, on your hip, so it's easier to pull out. Now, I'd been struggling everywhere to find one. I messaged a good friend of mine, Steve Parry, and he recommended a sole businessman who makes custom leather works called Steve MUDD, and he runs a company called MUDD HUTT. And I messaged him and we began talking, commencing, you know, standard dialogue. I want this, can you do this, etc, etc. And he said, yeah, sure, not a problem. How much are you looking to spend? I said, well, how much are you willing to charge? I don't want to get into a conversation where we're bartering over price. And he says, well, we'll go with this price, and I'll go through the price later with you. Bear in mind, all of his work is custom. None of it's off the shelf, none of it's bought in from other places. It's all off custom, handmade products. And he says, what I'll need is your knife. And off went the knife. And this kept going on, and I could spend the next half hour talking to you all, and I know neither of us want to do that. Nope, we're okay, we're all safe. Joy's being a big guy. And ultimately, this was sent back to me. Now, I'll do some close-ups in a second, there'll be a bit of a montage of it. But this is a vegetable tan leather, and it fits this Bear Grylls knife absolutely beautifully. And there might be an outtake of here of me landing on the floor, so we shall see. But clips in nicely, and it looks like a lovely piece of kit. Doesn't move, Some of the other things I'd asked for was I don't like carrying too much on me, was somewhere to hold a flint steel, and it's got a little pocket, little hole there to put this flint steel in, and also a little crafting bag. But the best part about this bit of kit is this little bag. If you don't like it, it's gone, it's removable. And this cost me, for this particular piece of work, was £45 plus postage. But putting this thing through its paces, it's been an absolute fantastic piece of kit. And Steve, both Parry and Steve MUDD, who created this, you've done a fantastic job, and I can wholeheartedly recommend it. Now, he hasn't got a shop, he's doing it through Facebook, but I think definitely for people who are in the UK and they are looking for custom level products, give this chap a go. By no means would you ever be disappointed. I've been using this product over a month, and it's been in the rain, the ice, sunshine, quite surprisingly, in the UK, and it's been phenomenal. So that's just my review, or just chatting how much I love this product. Either or, thank you very much. As always, guys, thank you so much for all of your subscribes, your likes, your lovely comments. I do try to respond to them all. When I first started this channel, there was no way in hell I thought I'd ever hit 10 likes. I've just broke 60. Now I know, you talk with your big guys, and they don't, they're in the thousands and hundreds of thousands. I can never see myself getting there. I like to stay humble. So thank you very much. And there will be more videos coming out. I'm spending the day out in the woods today, to try and make a few videos, so I can at least catch up. And if I am ill or the weather's terrible for the next couple of weeks, at least then I can still give you material. So check back soon. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you later. Take care.